Hello, YouTube. I hope your day is going well. This is RV Lady coming to you from Patches, my 28-foot Class C RV. I am sitting outside the repair place for the transmission, and he's going to be here, I'm sure, right on time at 8 o'clock. And I want to say that it is probably 20 minutes till. I've been here a while, enough to bleed. And hopefully she's not bleeding much anymore. But made it here. We'll see how it goes now. And I'll keep you posted. Okay, be brave. Houston, we have a problem. Hi again, everybody. Okay, yeah, we're dealing with the whole, RV transmission, blah, blah, blah. Here's what's going on. Is the owner does not feel that the RV is going to fit on his rack. The rack. And if he can get it on the rack, he thinks it's going to be too long. And he's not going to be able to close the doors and close it in. Now that's a Chevy, I don't know, half-ton truck that's on there now. There's the RV bleeding like crazy. And so he's on the phone with somebody who has a rack that might be able to accommodate. So I'm going to see. But I'm not driving it there, that's for sure. It's leaking way too much. And I'm just going to have AAA come pick me up and take me to wherever. Now there was another RV place that I saw that had, I don't know, can you see that? Here, let me go here. Can you see that? That's how much it's leaking now. And I've been here, I don't know, half hour. And so I'm a little wary of driving it any further. I'm afraid I'm going to damage the transmission. So anyway, that's what we're thinking. That if he doesn't get it done and it's the converter, there's apparently a converter involved. Does everything have a converter? What's up with that? But he doesn't have that part, and he would have to order that part. So then it would be here for the weekend. So anyway, all my waiting may have been for naught. And lovely hillside now. And that's all I know. Okay, so I'll clue you in as soon as I have a clue. I'll talk to you later. Be brave. Okay, YouTube, so we have answers. Answer number one is the place where I was going to have it done, which is called Action Transmission. His name is Dennis Beltram, and he is in a town called Penn, P-E-N-N Valley, California. And you can find him at whatever it's called, action-trans.com. Anyway, Dennis's racks are not, we're talking an inch on both sides, so his rack isn't going to handle it. So there is another RV place, and I'm going to have the RV towed there. And I've called AAA. They're going to be here in like 20 minutes. And I'm going to have them towed. Now, if you're in this area, which is, I want to say I am north of Sacramento, and you have a vehicle that will fit on his rack, I would really suggest any transmission work that you have done, have it done by Dennis. Very nice guy. As a matter of fact, when I was talking to the other place and I was asking them whether or not they had the parts necessary to do the work, He said, you know, he'd have to check, and he said he knew he had the front seal, but he wasn't sure about the rear seal. So I asked Dennis if I could buy the rear seal, and he gave it to me, you know, like a gift. So it was very nice. Nice guy. You know, I wish he could have done the work. I'd feel real confident in that. When I talked to this other place, I didn't really like the person on the phone. You can tell a lot about people on the phone. And he was nicer the second time I called back, but he wasn't very congenial the first time. And anyway, so we'll go see what that's about. But as I said, AAA is going to show up like in 20 minutes. I'm going to have it towed. The other place is 13 miles away. I am going to ask them, the owners, if I can stay in the RV. They're closed over the weekend. If I can stay in the RV over the weekend there, because they can't get to it till Monday, maybe Tuesday. And he's trying to schedule it for Monday morning. I don't really know what that means. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'll tell you more later as soon as I know more. Okay, tons of fun. If you seriously need some transmission work, you know, call Dennis at Action Transmission in Penn Valley, California, if you're in the area. And the area would be like, I want to say he's about 40 miles north. Yeah, north of Sacramento. And if I had transmission work, I would just have him tow it here, if it would get on his rack. Okay, take care. Have a great day. And, you know, I'll tell you more later. Be brave. Hello, it's RV Lady. And as you can see, the tow truck has arrived and hooking up the RV for the big tow. So, you know, once seen one towed, you've seen them all towed. Okay. See you guys later. Okay, while I'm messing around doing nothing, waiting for the tow truck to get ready, disconnect the drive shaft thing, I wanted you guys to know something that I just found out not very long ago. And you see how my hitch is on the front of the Suzuki. And it's actually legal to do this, and I didn't know that it was legal. I didn't know that it wasn't legal, but I stopped and asked a cop in a town, I think it was Calusa, and just said, you know, is it, and he says, as long as it doesn't fall down and you remember that it's out there and don't hit anybody, then it's fine. Which I thought was kind of interesting. Okay, here's inside the Suzuki, a disaster zone, and I've been using it as a kind of catch-all, so I got to stop doing that. And this will give me a chance to, they're not going to get it done today, so this is basically going to give me a chance to if I go camping, you know, take some time and clean out the Suzuki, which is a really good idea. And if they let me stay in the RV, then that'll be all great. And if I have to park the Suzuki for the weekend, then that's what I do. I'll drive myself crazy, but, you know, what else is new? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Be brave. Hi, it's me. I'm still waiting for the tow driver to get ready. I'm bored. So I thought I'd talk to you guys. So let's see. What has this lesson taught me? Basically, it didn't really teach me anything. These are things that I know. So, you know, and again, life is inconvenient, and RV life is just as inconvenient as anything else. So what are you going to do? He is disconnecting the drivetrain right now, and that basically keeps the transmission from, you know, functioning, and which is a good thing.
I did ask him if he was going to disconnect it, and he was like, oh yeah. So, you know, basically I'm hoping to have a nice weekend. That's all I can do. Maybe clean up the Suzuki and maybe throw away some of the trash that's in here. There's a real nice campground that's not too far from where this RV is going, where Patches is going. So if they will not let me stay in her, then I'm going to, I have a tent and all kinds of equipment. I think. I can't even actually remember. I don't have a stove, which is not the end of the world, and I have no refrigeration. I have one really kind of crappy cooler, but you know, other than that, I think I'll just eat out. It's about 4 miles. The campground is about 4 miles from a town, so I'll just go in there and eat. It's not that big a deal. And except the whole making coffee in the morning or making tea. That might kill me. Okay, little inconveniences. But anyway, I'll stop yammering. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put this on, quite honestly, just because I think it's a waste of, you know, your time. But I felt like talking to somebody, so I had to talk to you guys. Let's see, what else? Obviously, this is going to add a few days to my cruise over to the Mendocino National Forest area and over there to the redwoods. And but it's no big deal. It's not like I have any reservations. So I had a reservation for this weekend, which I canceled, and that's basically it. You know, now I'm just footloose, fancy free. He's done with the drive shaft, and so it looks like he and I will be ready to go in a few minutes. I'll shoot a picture of the back of the RV, because I'm never going to see that. You know, it's not like I get to ever ride behind the RV. So I'm going to, you know, take pictures of the back of it. But see how low it really sits and all that stuff that you never get to see because you're inside driving. But that's it. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Probably. Okay, be brave. Turning it off. Trying to figure out how to turn it off. There's the RV. Towed down the road. I have my flashers on, you know, for no other reason than just to warn people that there's something going on up here. And he's doing 55 miles an hour. 56. He's almost, yeah, he's heading towards 60 miles an hour. Well, it doesn't seem to be bouncing off the pavement. So, okay, we'll see. I'll tell you something interesting for all of you people out there. The one thing that he used a lot of, and not a lot, but, you know, he had and subsequently used, was duct tape. So if you don't have duct tape, even tow guys have duct tape. You should always have duct tape. I have several rolls in different colors. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. This is RV Lady coming to you from Patches, my 28-foot Class C RV. And we are camped at a very lovely campsite. I know you're all saying, yeah, we don't care about that. Okay, here's what happened. I got the RV to the place, and they fixed it. And when I say that, I roll my eyes because who really knows what really happened. Basically, this is what happened for those of you who know about transmissions. The converter was burnt. The fluid was burnt. They replaced the little motor, some kind of motor, and of course the converter. And they had to open the transmission pan. I don't remember why, but they did fish around in there to see if there was any metal objects, and there wasn't. So they think that it's like 50-50 on this transmission. So anyway, it cost me about $1,100. And that's not really true. Let me rephrase. It cost me $1,000. I bought probably $100 worth of, you know, stuff that they had there for RVs. And, but $1,000. And no guarantees on the, you know, there's guarantees on the workmanship and stuff like that. And, you know, he said it's not going to leak. But I basically drove about a quarter of a mile from the repair place and got a campsite because I am tired. I didn't even do anything all day and I'm tired. I feel just exhausted. I waited, let's see, I was there at around 10 o'clock is when I got there, being the tow truck driver. And then they started on it almost right away. And then the guy said it would be done by 3. And I was like, okay, groovy. So I left to come and get this camp spot because it's there's no reservations, it's just first come, first served. And so I came and got this campsite and I stayed here for about an hour. It was, you know, like 2:30 by the time I went back. And I got back there and the RV wasn't done. It was, you know, all apart. And he talked to me about everything and I said, okay, do it. And they still didn't get it done. I mean, it got done by 4:30, so. But I waited around there. And for no other reason than to keep them working. But they're real nice. It's a family shop. It is a mess, and but it's a good place, and it's not, you know, they don't have a waiting room. It's not like that. It's just they, you know, they get the parts and the parts are everywhere, and they just, you know, it's inventory just must be a disaster. So anyway, that's it for me. I'm exhausted. I'm going to upload this, and hopefully all of this stuff isn't too long. And I hope you all had a great day. Have a great weekend. For those of you who I'm not going to see, I will be making a video tomorrow. It'll probably be of me sleeping. But other than that, that's all I got. So, be well and be brave. I'll see you next time.